And welcome back to Good Morning San Diego this Saturday morning. Start your spatulas. That's right. Simon Super Chefs Live invites food fans to a free day-long celebration of food, wine, cooking, and of course shopping. And get up close and personal with the Food Network celebrities, Iron Chef Morimoto, and of course Marc Silverstein and Jill Cortez, hosts of Food Network's Best Of.
That's right.
Great to be here.
Thank you for
welcome, welcome.
Anytime there's free food involved, you'll find me and Marc.
Yeah, I noticed before the segment there in the little tease you were dissing our bagels.
No, Marc shoved it in my mouth and I couldn't, I have a big mouth, but I couldn't quite catch it.
It's rare that you ever get us together. We're always in different cities. So for me just to be able to feed Jill nicely,
it was a nice gesture.
It was a gentle, loving,
I saw crumbs on my lips.
Tears and things.
A little. Hey, let's talk a little bit about the show, The Best Of. For those who maybe aren't familiar with it, I don't know how they can't be. You guys are everywhere. But tell us a little bit, Marc, about the show.
It's a half hour. And no, it's a... Jill and I go 5 cities, 30 minutes, and we profile. We tell great stories about restaurants, what makes them interesting, whether it's the, obviously it's the food, but it's also the people, the neighborhoods, the families involved, and then we eat for free.
And I got to just, before we get too far into this interview, I got to just mention that Marc actually got his start, for everyone at home, at one of our sister stations
Let me tell you, I worked in news. And I worked at KUSI TV in Corpus Christi, Texas, owned by McKinnon Broadcasting, and we always heard about the place on the hill, San Diego station. It was, and everything they said is absolutely correct. This is beautiful.
You finally made it.
I finally got here after years of trying. So thank you for letting me in the door.
Talk about some of the different restaurants that you go to. You went to one here in San Diego.
Yeah, it was years ago. We did Cafe Sevilla. And it's in the book, which we'll be signing today in a shameless plug. Orphelia Vineyards, which is...
there it is again.
Delicious. Yeah, here it is again.
We were at Rapungi last night with Chef Morimoto, the Iron Chef, which is my new favorite sentence. I had dinner last night with Morimoto. I just worked that into everything I did.
I texted all my friends last night. I'm having dinner with Morimoto, no big deal.
But Rapungi, what a fantastic place. Really great stuff.
I still can't breathe. It was so delicious.
And they're going to be out there today at the Fashion Valley Mall at Simon Super Chef Live. See how we work that right in?
Yes, work it right in. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit. I have a couple of favorites that I wanted to check out real quickly. The Best Of. All right, let's go with Best Of. Of course, we saw one earlier. Hot dogs. Best of hot dogs. Where do you find
Pink's in Los Angeles. You got to go up the road to Pink's in Los Angeles. You stand in line. It's the greatest hot dogs, the best of hot dogs anywhere. The place has been around 75 years. And you could be in line with like a movie superstar or a regular Joe. Everybody stands in line and eats some of the greatest hot dogs.
Have you ever gone to something you said, well, this is the worst? Not really. You don't get sent anywhere.
It's no. We've never. Not least, no. It's always the best.
All the best is in the book.
Sometimes we go. Well, you know what? The photographer is gonna get a great shot of. Oh wait, I gotta go take a call. So before I taste that, and then, oh, well, it's cold now. So
That's how you get out
of that one. Okay, let's talk about the event today going on at Fashion Valley. This is really, I was looking at the rundown here for a premium event here. You get to, look at, there's a wine seminar going on. You're actually going to get Q&A with Chef Morimoto as well, which is huge. That's huge.
The audience can come. We're going to be asking questions from the audience. He'll be answering them.
You know what's interesting when we were out with dinner last night? Just people who's sitting around going, look, you could see in their eye, they're like, that's
the Iron Chef.
It was very wonderfully nice guy. But what's great about today's event, as you mentioned, it's free. It goes on from 11:30 to 5. You can have some food tasting. We're going to have chefs cook-offs.
From local chefs.
Some of the best chefs in town. We're going to discover who's the best chef in San Diego. And you get to learn, you get to watch, you get to pick up some tips, you get to find out some great restaurants to go to in case you don't feel like cooking.
And of course you get to eat.
Yeah, and book signings, and it's just a great, fun, fantastic
time. Did we mention the book signing?
Yes. Did we mention it? Should we mention it again? We're going to have a book signing with our books today. That's where we'll be.
Fashion Valley, that's where you'll be.
It's going to be so much fun.
Such a pleasure meeting you, of course.
What time are you coming? We got bagels.
I'm coming for the Q&A at 4:30. That's when I'm coming. And of course, you can get more information on our website, KUSI.com. Marc Silverstein, Jill Cortez, so nice to meet you. It is the Best of.
Bridget, thank you very much.
Thank you. It was great.
And you guys are the best.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm full now, too.
Well, I work for this guy, so I got to turn it up a notch. That's somebody else's line. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, you've made it big. We're glad you came back and visited with us. Thanks so much.